Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Mini pancakes often served as a dessert, topped with syrup and berries. To make mini pancakes, you'll need the following ingredients. Ingredients: 1 cup all-purpose flour. 2 tablespoons sugar, adjust based on sweetness preference. 1 tablespoon baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1 cup milk or a non-dairy alternative. 1 large egg. 2 tablespoons melted butter or oil. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional. Butter or oil for cooking, for the skillet. Optional toppings: maple syrup, fresh fruit, like berries or banana slices, whipped cream, chocolate chips, Nutella. Instructions overview. Mix dry ingredients. In a bowl, combine flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. Mix wet ingredients. In another bowl, whisk together milk, egg, melted butter, and vanilla extract. Combine, pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and stir until just combined. A few lumps are okay. Cook. Heat a non-stick skillet over medium heat and lightly grease it. Pour small amounts of batter onto the skillet to form mini pancakes. Cook until bubbles form on the surface, then flip and cook until golden brown. Serve with your favorite toppings. Enjoy your mini pancakes. Baked potatoes topped with cheese, sour cream, and chives. Baked potatoes are a simple and delicious dish that can be customized with various toppings. Here's how to prepare them. Ingredients: for medium-sized russet potatoes, olive oil or melted butter, salt to taste, pepper, optional. Toppings: choose your favorites. Sour cream, chives or green onions, cheddar cheese, shredded, bacon bits, broccoli, steamed, butter, Greek yogurt, as a healthier sour cream alternative, guacamole, chili, pesto. Instructions. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, 220 degrees Celsius. Prepare the potatoes. Scrub the potatoes under cold water to remove any dirt. Pat them dry with a towel. Pierce each potato several times with a fork to allow steam to escape during baking. Season. Rub each potato with a little olive oil and sprinkle with salt and pepper. Bake. Place the potatoes directly on the oven rack or on a baking sheet. Bake for about 45 to 60 minutes, or until the skins are crispy and a fork easily pierces through the flesh. Serve. Remove from the oven and let them cool slightly. Cut a slit in the top of each potato and gently squeeze the ends to fluff the inside. Add your desired toppings. Tips. For a quicker method, you can microwave the potatoes for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on size, before baking to reduce the cooking time. Experiment with different toppings to find your favorite combination. Enjoy your delicious baked potatoes. Stuffed peppers. Peppers filled with rice, beans, and spices. Stuffed peppers are a versatile and flavorful dish that can be filled with a variety of ingredients. Here's a basic recipe to get you started. Ingredients: for bell peppers, any color. 1 cup cooked rice, white, brown, or quinoa. 1 pound ground meat, beef, turkey, chicken, or a plant-based alternative. 1 small onion, chopped. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 can, 14.5 ounces, diced tomatoes, with juice. 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning, or your favorite herbs. Salt and pepper, to taste. 1 cup shredded cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, or a mix. Olive oil, for cooking. Fresh herbs, like parsley or basil, optional, for garnish. Instructions. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. Prepare the peppers. Cut the tops off the bell peppers and remove the seeds and membranes. Lightly coat the outside of the peppers with olive oil and place them in a baking dish. Cook the filling. In a large skillet, heat a drizzle of olive oil over medium heat. Add the chopped onion and garlic, sautéing until softened, about 3 to 4 minutes. Add the ground meat to the skillet and cook until browned, breaking it apart with a spoon. Stir in the cooked rice, diced tomatoes, with their juice, Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. Mix until combined and heated through. Stuff the peppers. Spoon the filling into each prepared bell pepper, packing it down gently. Top each pepper with shredded cheese. Bake. Cover the baking dish with aluminum foil and bake for about 30 minutes. Remove the foil and bake for an additional 10 to 15 minutes, or until the peppers are tender and the cheese is bubbly and golden. Serve. Remove from the oven and let cool slightly. Garnish with fresh herbs if desired and serve warm. Caramel apples. Apples dipped in caramel and sometimes rolled in nuts. Caramel apples are a fun and tasty treat, perfect for fall or any time you're in the mood for something sweet. Here's a simple recipe to make them at home. Ingredients. For medium-sized apples, Granny Smith or your favorite variety. 1 cup caramel candies, wrapped. 2 tablespoons milk or heavy cream. Optional toppings, chopped nuts, sprinkles, chocolate drizzle. Wooden sticks or skewers, for dipping. Instructions. Prepare the apples. Wash and dry the apples thoroughly to remove any wax. This helps the caramel stick better. Remove the stems and insert a wooden stick into the top of each apple. Make the caramel. In a medium saucepan, combine the caramel candies and milk over low heat. Stir continuously until the caramel is completely melted and smooth. If it's too thick, add a little more milk to reach your desired consistency. Dip the apples. Hold each apple by the stick and dip it into the melted caramel, turning to coat evenly. Allow any excess caramel to drip off. If you're adding toppings, roll or sprinkle them onto the caramel-coated apple while it's still warm. Set the apples. Place the dipped apples on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This prevents sticking. Allow the caramel to set for about 30 minutes at room temperature, or you can refrigerate them for quicker setting. Optional chocolate drizzle. If you'd like to add a chocolate drizzle, melt some chocolate chips in a microwave or double boiler. Drizzle over the cooled caramel apples once they are set. Serve. Enjoy your caramel apples fresh. Store any leftovers in the fridge for a couple of days. Gelato, Italian ice cream in various flavors. Making gelato at home is a delightful process. Here's a basic recipe for vanilla gelato, along with the ingredients. Ingredients. 2 cups whole milk. 1 cup heavy cream. 3/4 cup granulated sugar. 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract. 3 large egg yolks. Optional ingredients, for flavor variations. Chocolate, for chocolate gelato, add melted chocolate or cocoa powder. Fruit purees, for fruit-flavored gelato. Nut pastes, like pistachio or almond. Coffee or espresso, for coffee-flavored gelato. Instructions overview. Heat the milk and cream in a saucepan, combine the milk, cream, and half of the sugar. Heat over medium heat until it's warm but not boiling. Whisk the egg yolks. In a separate bowl, whisk the egg yolks and the remaining sugar until pale and thick. Temper the egg yolks. Gradually pour a small amount of the warm milk mixture into the egg yolks, whisking constantly to prevent curdling. Then pour the egg yolk mixture back into the saucepan. Cook the mixture. Stir continuously over low heat until the mixture thickens enough to coat the back of a spoon. Cool and flavor. Remove from heat, stir in the vanilla extract, and let it cool. If you're adding other flavors, incorporate them now. Chill. Refrigerate the mixture for at least 4 hours or overnight to ensure it's completely cold. Churn. Pour the chilled mixture into an ice cream maker and churn according to the manufacturer's instructions until it reaches a creamy consistency. Freeze. Transfer the gelato to a container and freeze for a few hours to firm up before serving. Tips: use high-quality ingredients for the best flavor. Gelato has less air than traditional ice cream, so it's denser and creamier. Serve gelato at slightly warmer temperatures than ice cream for the best texture. Enjoy making your homemade gelato. Sushi rolls, freshly made with a variety of fillings. Making sushi rolls at home can be a fun and rewarding experience. Here's a basic recipe for maki sushi rolls, along with the ingredients you'll need. Ingredients: 4 sushi rice, 2 cups sushi rice, 2½ cups water, 1/3 cup rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons sugar, 1 teaspoon salt. For filling, choose your favorites. Fresh fish, like tuna, salmon, or cooked shrimp. Vegetables, like cucumber, avocado, or bell pepper. Cream cheese, for a Philadelphia roll. Pickled radish, for a traditional taste. For rolling: nori sheets, seaweed. Soy sauce, for dipping. Wasabi, optional. Pickled ginger, optional. Instructions: prepare the sushi rice. Rinse the rice. Rinse the sushi rice under cold water until the water runs clear. This removes excess starch. Cook the rice. Combine the rinsed rice and water in a rice cooker or pot. Cook according to your rice cooker instructions or bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for about 20 minutes. Season the rice. In a small bowl, mix the rice vinegar, sugar, and salt until dissolved. Once the rice is cooked, transfer it to a large bowl and gently fold in the vinegar mixture while the rice is still warm. Let it cool to room temperature. Assemble the sushi rolls. Prepare the rolling mat. Place a bamboo sushi mat on a clean surface and put a sheet of nori on top, shiny side down. Spread the rice. Wet your hands to prevent sticking. Take a handful of sushi rice and evenly spread it over the nori, leaving about 1 inch at the top edge. Add fillings. Place your chosen fillings in a line across the center of the rice. Roll the sushi. Start rolling from the bottom, using the mat to help shape it tightly. Roll it up to the top edge and seal with a little water. Slice the rolls. Using a sharp knife, slice the roll into bite-sized pieces. Clean the knife with a damp cloth between cuts for cleaner slices. Serve. Arrange the sushi rolls on a plate and serve with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger on the side. Burgers: gourmet options with locally sourced beef. Making delicious burgers at home is a great way to enjoy a classic meal. Here's a simple recipe for juicy beef burgers, along with suggestions for toppings and variations. Ingredients: for the burger patties: 1 pound ground beef, 80/20 blend for juiciness. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. 1 teaspoon garlic powder, optional. 1 teaspoon onion powder, optional. 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, optional. For serving: burger buns. Cheese slices, cheddar, American, Swiss, etc. Lettuce. Tomato slices. Pickles. Onion slices, raw or grilled. Ketchup. Mustard. Mayonnaise. Avocado, optional. Instructions: prepare the burger patties. Mix the meat. In a bowl, gently combine the ground beef with salt, pepper, and any optional seasonings. Avoid overmixing, as this can make the burgers tough. Shape the patties. Divide the meat into equal portions, about 4 ounces each. Shape each portion into a patty, making a slight indentation in the center. This helps them cook evenly. Chill. Refrigerate the patties for about 30 minutes to help them hold their shape while cooking. Cook the burgers. Preheat the grill or skillet. Heat a grill or a skillet over medium-high heat. If using a skillet, add a little oil to prevent sticking. Cook the patties. Place the patties on the grill or skillet. Cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on one side. Flip and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes for medium rare. Adjust time for desired doneness. Add cheese. If using cheese, place a slice on each patty during the last minute of cooking and cover to melt. Assemble the burgers. Toast the buns. If desired, lightly toast the burger buns on the grill or in the skillet until golden. Build the burger. Start with the bottom bun, add the patty with melted cheese, and layer your favorite toppings. Finish with the top bun, add the top bun, and serve immediately. Pizza, freshly baked with a variety of toppings. To prepare pizza. Ingredients. Dough. 2 1/4 cups all-purpose flour. 1 packet, 2 1/4 teaspoons, active dry yeast. 3/4 cup warm water, about 110 degrees Fahrenheit per 43 degrees Celsius. 1 teaspoon salt. 1 tablespoon olive oil. 1 teaspoon sugar, optional. Sauce. 1 cup tomato sauce. 1 to 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. 1 teaspoon dried basil. Salt and pepper to taste. Toppings. 1 1/2 to 2 cups shredded mozzarella cheese. Your choice of toppings, pepperoni, vegetables, etc. Instructions. Prepare the dough. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, mix the warm water, sugar, and yeast. Let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes frothy. Mix ingredients. In a large bowl, combine the flour and salt. Make a well in the center and add the yeast mixture and olive oil. Knead the dough, mix until it forms a dough, then knead on a floured surface for about 5 to 7 minutes until smooth and elastic. Let it rise. Place the dough in a greased bowl, cover it with a cloth, and let it rise in a warm place for about 1 hour or until doubled in size. Make the sauce. In a saucepan, heat a little olive oil over medium heat. Add the minced garlic and sauté until fragrant, about 1 minute. Stir in the tomato sauce, oregano, basil, salt, and pepper. Simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, then remove from heat. Assemble the pizza. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit, 245 degrees Celsius. Roll out the dough, punch down the risen dough, and turn it onto a floured surface. Roll it out to your desired thickness, about 12 inches for a large pizza. Transfer to a baking sheet or pizza stone. If using a baking sheet, you can lightly oil it or sprinkle it with cornmeal to prevent sticking. Add sauce. Spread a layer of tomato sauce over the rolled out dough. Add cheese and toppings. Sprinkle mozzarella cheese over the sauce and add your choice of toppings. Bake the pizza. Place the pizza in the preheated oven and bake for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly. Cool and serve. Once baked, let it cool for a couple of minutes. Slice and enjoy.